Frederick Douglass nailed it when he said these words: "Find out just what any people will quietly submit to, and you have the exact measure of the injustice and the wrong which will be imposed upon them." Hi there, this is Gary Ryan Blair, and I'm a big believer that old school is good school, and you get out of life exactly what you're willing to tolerate. See, to tolerate means to allow the existence, the occurrence, or practice of something that you do not necessarily like or agree with, but you do it without interference. In other words, what you put up with, you end up with. Now, you can strongly disagree with what I'm about to say, but I promise you this: resistance will prove futile. See, if you tolerate mediocrity, then you've surrendered any hope of excellence. If you tolerate excuses, then you've allowed behavioral rot to infiltrate your mind and your environment. If you tolerate missed deadlines, then you'll always underperform and you'll never live up to your full potential. If you tolerate procrastination, then you will find it becoming a self-defeating habit, which weakens you psychologically. If you tolerate low-quality work, then there's no reason for anyone to want to do business with you. If you tolerate tardiness, then you allow a lazy, disrespectful precedent to be set that is detrimental to your reputation. If you tolerate physical and/or verbal abuse, then you will suffer at the hands of it. If you tolerate cheating of any kind, then there's no reason for your partner to stop. If you tolerate degrading language, well, you'll get used to it and you'll come to expect vulgar words in your presence. If you tolerate people interfering in your marriage, I promise you this: you'll start to resent friends and family. If you tolerate lies, deceit, and manipulation from the media or any elected official, then you endorse the behavior and you give it the green light to continue. And if you tolerate any or all of these things, you will live a compromised life. You'll have cheated yourself, and as a result, you'll have wasted the one and the only life that you'll ever be given. So what is the solution? How do we stop the abuse? How do we empower strength and not tolerate weakness nor conformity? How do we ensure that you live a life of excellence and quality? Well, the answer is amazingly simple. You must raise your standards on making everything you think, say, and do count. You must send a memo to yourself that you will not tolerate low standards or any form of internal or external abuse. You need to seriously consider confronting and reprimanding anyone who violates those new, higher, nobler standards. And if by chance you think that's too harsh, well, then here's my promise. You will continue to get exactly what you tolerate. So consider this fair warning: what you put up with, you will end up with. So raise the bar of your own performance. Embrace everything counts as your battle cry. Adopt it as your key operating philosophy for all performance initiatives, and it will become not just a smart move, but a sustainable competitive weapon.